One of the most common things that atheists and skeptics will say to the Christian is that your God, the God of the Bible, is a moral monster because he allows genocide, rape, and slavery. Now, if I was in a conversation with someone like this, I would provide the answers as to why that isn't the case. But before I did that, there's a couple of things that I would need to point out. And the first thing is to the viewer. I want to point out that a lot of the times the person asking this question doesn't actually want answers. All that they're doing is parroting, repeating tired and worn and debunked atheist talking points and catchphrases, which if they actually wanted the answer, they could find it with a cursory look online. The second point that I would raise is that I would take the conversation, first of all, before answering any objections, I would take the conversation in a completely different direction. I would actually demonstrate why their question is completely invalid in the first place, according to their own worldview. There are two words that I would say in response to this objection, and I'll tell you what they are shortly. But first, I would ask them, do you believe in objective morality? To which they would say no. And I would say, so you believe in subjective morality, which is a personal opinion or preference of an individual or society. For whatever reasons is better for society, I wouldn't want people to do that to me. It's all subjective. So you believe that God is subjectively immoral. To which I think they would really struggle to give an answer. And I would ask them, well, why would you be so outraged at someone's personal preference or opinion? You see, the thing is that their outrage that God is immoral for supposedly allowing genocide, rape, and slavery is not even valid. Their outrage is not valid according to their worldview. Their worldview doesn't allow for this outrage. If morality is simply subjective, it's an opinion or preference, but their outrage is valid and justified because their worldview does not match with reality. Their worldview is false. And they recognize this. They recognize that objective morality exists. It is absolutely wrong in every time and place for genocide, rape, and slavery. But they can't admit this because if they do, then it admits that there's an objective moral lawgiver which points directly to God. So they have to suppress this. So this is the point. I wouldn't actually even answer the question without first pointing out that the question is completely invalid according to their worldview. Imagine going into an ice cream store and you're there with your friends and you're all excited to get chocolate ice cream and someone in front of you orders vanilla ice cream and you turn around and you say to them, you monster, you ordered vanilla ice cream. How could you? You should be ordering chocolate ice cream. They would look at you and go, I have a different preference and opinion to you. You see, no one would be outraged over that because we recognize it's a preference and opinion. Yet people recognize this isn't the case with morality. They know objective morality exists. So the two words that I would say in response to this objection are, so what? I would say to them, well, why are you getting outraged over the fact that God likes vanilla ice cream instead of chocolate ice cream? You see, it shows the absurdity of their very position to begin with. So as I said, in a conversation like this, before even going into providing answers to those objections, I would demonstrate that their question is completely invalid in the first place and ask why I should answer an invalid question. I would labour the point about objective morality and tell them that you know objective morality exists, you just can't admit it because your worldview won't allow you to. As I said, there are plenty of answers to these questions. I'm actually going to put some links below in the description for you to have a look at. I would like to tackle this myself in the future as well and put them into a playlist along with this video. But like I said, a lot of the times these people, they're not actually wanting answers to these questions. They're just trying to raise objections to justify their unbelief, and the very objections that they're raising are invalid in the first place according to their worldview. Leave your comments below, friends. We'd love to get your thoughts. Talk to you soon. God bless you.